Well, Christmas celebrations ongoing as COVID-19 cases surge across the country. Why experts fear it will only get worse before it gets better. And a stimulus package remains up in the air as the president leaves the White House without signing the bill. The next steps Congress must take to provide Americans some relief. And a special surprise from Old St. Nick himself, how Santa is giving back to some well-deserved Mid-Michigan families. It's time to wake up Mid-Michigan. Merry Christmas. It's Friday, December 25th.
With coverage you can count on, this is WNEMTV5 News.
Well, good morning, everyone. A very Merry Christmas to your family from all of us here at TV5. Thank you so much for waking up with us and letting us spend part of your Christmas with you. I'm Blake Keller. Meteorologist John Gross is here too. Merry Christmas, John. Since we have nowhere to go, like the Christmas Carol, let it snow, hopefully. Is that what it's looking like?
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Blake. Happy holidays to everybody. Yeah, a little bit of snow out there, making it look nice and festive. Yeah. So hopefully you're able to stay indoors, enjoy family time, friend time this morning, maybe open some gifts, make a nice breakfast. Classic things I would do on Christmas morning. So hopefully you're able to do that with your loved ones today. There is some snow out there as we're going throughout this morning, making it a little bit festive. But if you do have to do any traveling, take your time. Roadways are a little slick in some areas. We'll get you to the pinpoint Doppler radar showing some scattered snow shower activity already out there for this morning. That's going to be the main story as we go throughout your Christmas day. Main storm system that sets off towards our east, and it does look like, especially if you're located near the thumb, we could see a little bit more in the way of some steady snow as we go later on in throughout this afternoon. Temperatures will definitely support that snow. It's very cold. We're talking teens and even lower 20s out the door. It's 21 in Mount Pleasant. We've got 20 in Clare, 19 in Lapeer, 24 right now in Port Hope. Your winds, they're not as strong as where we were yesterday, so that is some good news. But the direction of the wind, that's also going to aid into the chance for a few more lake effect snow showers as we're going throughout your Christmas day. Overall, there's a look at your forecast. Plenty of cloud cover. We'll have scattered snow showers coming throughout the day today. Temperatures overall reaching back into the mid-20s as we go later on throughout this afternoon. We'll take a look at your live on-time traffic. We're not reporting any accidents, but as you can see here within Flint Metro along I-69 where we're seeing some of that snow, definitely some slowdown. So just make sure you're taking it easy if you do have to head out for this Christmas morning. We'll take a look at your full forecast, what you can expect for the upcoming weekend in just a little bit. Blake, we'll send it back to you.
John, thank you. Well, we have breaking news this morning, a disruptive Christmas morning as officials investigate a house fire that injured 3 people. It started inside a detached garage just before midnight on Union Street in Midland. A 49-year-old man was taken to the hospital after sustaining serious burns. Also, 2 Midland police officers were also injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. Stay with TV5 as we follow this developing story. Well, it's a somber Christmas morning for millions of Americans affected by the coronavirus. More than 329,000 have died and 18 million have gotten the actual virus. Around the world, the holiday is being celebrated differently this year. As Naomi Ruckham reports, health experts warn things are likely to get worse over the next few weeks, even as the vaccine slowly rolls out.
Merry Christmas.
It was a subdued midnight mass in Bethlehem, with local restrictions keeping foreign pilgrims away. At the Vatican, midnight mass was moved up to follow the Italian government's 10 p.m. curfew.
I hope for the future that next year it will be possible to celebrate Christmas all together again.
Pope Francis told the faithful they should feel obligated to help the needy. The head of the World Health Organization says people need to help healthcare workers fight the coronavirus.
We must not squander their sacrifices, nor those made by so many families who will sit at family tables missing a familiar face.
On the other side of the world, in Los Angeles County, restrictions are in place to keep worshipers safe.
Please do not exchange any sort of handshakes or hugs.
The virus is surging in California. The state reported more than 350 new deaths yesterday.
Our hospitals are at a brink, and they are just on the verge of being pushed over.
With airline travel at the highest it has been since March,
I just kind of got over it. I'm not as afraid of it no more.
There are fears of a post-Christmas surge.
If what happens over the winter holiday break is at all the same as what happened, or even half of what happened over Thanksgiving holiday, we're in deep trouble.
Federal officials had planned to distribute 20 million vaccine doses this month, but now it looks like that number won't be reached until early next year. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.
Well, the state of Michigan will not report any new coronavirus totals today on Christmas, but Michigan has nearly 470,000 cases and 11,775 deaths. The state will update numbers again on Saturday. Well, scientists say the state's rate of new COVID-19 cases have been dropping for nearly a month. Now, the state reporting its lowest weekly new case total last week, 28,072. The head of the Epidemiology Bureau says social distancing is important during the holiday season. Governor Gretchen Whitmer's health department banned indoor restaurant dining and other business restrictions. Now, that dining ban remaining in place through January 15th. Well, Kroger Health is set to provide coronavirus vaccine shots nationwide. The company will administer the vaccine to employees, customers, and communities. In a statement, it says they will be partnering with state health departments and the federal government. The vaccination initiative will happen across Kroger's 2,200 pharmacies and 220 clinics, focusing on priority populations first. Well, 24 buses drove past the northern Michigan home of a beloved driver, Dale Wyersum, who died of COVID-19. Now, Dale was a driver for 7 years in Sheboygan, a rural district where buses play a critical role in getting kids to school. Now, the surprise tribute overwhelmed Wyersum's wife, Karen, who said it was wonderful to see the buses. Karen was also given a folded Navy flag to honor Dale, who was also a veteran. More local news, a combat veteran recruited by Jolly Old St. Nick to spread some joy this Christmas. Michael Atchison spent some time at the Millington Fire Department collecting Christmas cards and gifts for one local boy who is facing illness this holiday season. Santa Claus also recruited Atchison to help other families have a very Millington Christmas through COVID-friendly visits at home. It's his own way of celebrating Christmas while his family is stuck in Italy for the holidays.
My family can't be here for the holidays because they're stuck somewhere else because of COVID. Absolutely, I'm not going to sit at home and, be bitter about it. I'm going to try to be a positive influence any way I can.
Atchison is urging others to take action and be the change in their own communities, saying it only takes one to change the culture of negativity. Well, Christmas is a big day for churches in mid-Michigan and across the country. But with coronavirus restrictions in place, churches are making adjustments for services. St. Bridget of Kildare making sure people can hear their message safely, adding 2 liturgies to reduce the amount of people attending.
It's going to look different. It's going to feel different than it has. But that's because we're all working together to be safe and healthy.
Well, Father Booms tells TV5 this year he hopes people will take away a message of hope. Hope is certainly on the horizon. If you are unable to go to church this morning or you're avoiding those large gatherings, you can watch the Catholic Diocese of Saginaw's Christmas Mass right here on TV5 and live streaming on WNEM.com. That starts this morning at 9. All right, what a busy Christmas season. TV5 News Time is 6:08. Santa surprises mid-Michigan, how he's giving 6 families a Christmas they won't forget. And new guidelines for New Year's Eve, how the CDC is recommending Americans celebrate the last holiday of the year.